yourself. Okay, I'm gonna go put you back. Okay? You really see what's going on here? What's going on here? Alright. Let's go to the backyard. Alright. Hello, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I am sharing with you all of the different style outfits that I have worn this winter. This has been a requested video by many of you because a lot of you have seen my previous videos on my journey of learning to wear dresses. I'm not going to rehash any of those details because I have a few videos on them, and I will link all my dress wearing videos below. I have one or two wardrobe videos where I share different outfits and styling them, and I say styling them. I am by no means someone who is really good at this stuff. Like, you know, people where they're just naturally fashionable, very good with fashion, dressing, styling. That is not me. I feel like I'm probably on the complete opposite end of the spectrum. I like to dress very practically, and at the same time, I do really love feeling very feminine, and that is part of my journey with learning to wear dresses. I come from a background of wearing mostly shorts and jeans and more athletic gear, so it was a huge switch in life to start wearing dresses. In past videos, it's usually during the summer when I'm sharing ideas, and I have found it's so much easier to wear dresses in the summertime, and there's just a lot more options out there for summer dresses. Whereas in the past, as soon as winter would come, I would find it extremely hard to stick with wearing dresses, and I would fall back into wearing jeans and sweaters, which I really wanted to wear dresses in the winter. I just didn't know how. And so my hope with this video today is that it will give you some ideas for things to look for as you're out shopping or when you see sales, of how to combine different things to be able to wear dresses in the winter while still being warm. That is key. And also feeling pretty, because that's also key. You want to feel confident in what you're wearing. When I first tried to start wearing dresses in the winter, most of where we were buying our clothes from, I was thrift shopping just because I love thrift shopping. I love finding a good deal. And I have found so many summer dresses from thrift shopping. So I just assumed I should be able to find winter dresses thrift shopping. But from my experience, it is extremely hard to find dresses for the winter from thrift shops. You very rarely will find I have very rarely found long dresses at thrift shops. I actually have just one dress that I have found from a thrift shop that is long, and it's a Target Universal brand dress, and I've had this dress for maybe 4 or 5 years now, and it's not even long. It doesn't even go all the way down to my ankles. It goes down just to the top of my calf. It is this dress, and I haven't even worn this dress very much this winter because I so love my other outfits that I have. But up until this year, in the winters, if I was gonna wear a dress, it would most likely be this dress with leggings under it. And even then, that's not very warm. I think the other problem I found with thrift shopping is you're kind of dependent on whatever is left at the thrift shop. So you don't really have much room to figure out what style works for you, because your style may not exist within the thrift shop. I found these wool skirts, a whole bunch of wool skirts. This was 3 or 4 years ago, and so I bought all of them, and it was buy one get one free at this Catholic thrift shop. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy all of them. This is gonna be my winter wardrobe, these wool skirts with leggings. As I was trying them on, I was like, I can't do this. I feel like I look like a teacher, and I had no confidence. I did not feel good in them. It was not my style. So I ended up redonating them to the thrift store. So lessons learned, it was an inexpensive lesson because I think I paid maybe $15 for all of the dresses, but that has been the problem I've found with thrift shopping. Trying to learn to wear dresses and only shopping at thrift stores is, you may not even know what to look for, which was very much the case for me. So I'm going to share with you the dresses that I have found that have been transformative for me figuring out how to wear dresses for the winter. These are principles, the principle of having a base layer to build off of. So my style is probably very most likely going to look different from your style, but I think the principle remains the same of finding a dress that works for you, that you like and you feel good in, and then find what layers work with that style of dress that then you'll feel pretty in. That's what I've done this year, and I think I've worn pants or jeans maybe a handful of times this winter. I have gone towards my dresses every day because if you think about it, I wear leggings underneath. So I have my leggings and then I have a dress. So that's already 2 layers for your legs. And then I have wool socks that I put on. That has been our main winter investment this year, is buying enough wool socks to where we have wool socks in constant rotation. And then with the top, you then have, I'll show you all the different ways I've layered on top for different levels of warmth depending on the type of day it is outside. And it's worked for me all winter and I love it. So this is the time of year where a lot of places have sales going on with their winter stuff. So you may be able to find some things on sale right now and save it for next winter, or wear it up until it starts getting warm out wherever you are. Also, all of these dresses that I'm going to share with you are summer dresses. So that's another thing that I look for, is finding dresses that work for summer and then can easily work for winter. I want a very small, minimal wardrobe. I do not want a whole bunch of clothes, but I do want a whole bunch of outfits. And that is what I found is really fun with these different layers, is you can make all types of different outfits with the same dress. So I prefer dresses. I have tried wearing skirts. I have a few skirts that I like, but I'm not drawn to them. I don't go to them. They're mainly skirts that I wear to church, not skirts that I would choose to wear in everyday life. So I'm gonna start with sharing my dresses with you because that is the base foundation, the starting point. And then throughout what I'm showing you, I will share with you all the different ways that I can change up one dress and wear it many different ways. Okay, all of these dresses are maxi dresses, so they will go down nearly all the way to my ankles, which I prefer. All of these dresses, except for one, are from Pact. I am not an official affiliate with them. They aren't paying me to do this video. I just love Pact. I've bought from them since 2018. They sell organic clothing of natural fibers. That's another thing that I didn't mention, is I really try to wear of natural fibers, which is really hard to find with dresses. Most dresses are made out of polyester. Polyester is not good for you because it's plastic, so I don't want that touching my skin. And also because it's plastic, there is no warmth in polyester. It will not keep you warm. So natural fibers will keep you warm. So I really try to avoid polyester as much as possible. I do have some blends. This sweater is a cotton polyester blend, and that's because I've had a very hard time finding cropped sweaters that are 100% cotton. And Pact actually did have cotton sweaters this year, but they were long. They went all the way down past your hip. And I, for my dresses, really look for sweaters that stop at the top of my hip. There's the top of my hip. And so that is where I want the sweater to stop. Whereas a lot of sweaters go all the way down. And I just don't like the way that long sweaters look with dresses. That's my own personal opinion. I like the more cropped look. So when and if possible, I really try to find natural fibers, and Pact is not only natural fibers, mostly. They have elastic in a few of their items, but it's also organic cotton, and it's for a really, really good price. Everything that I buy from them, I buy on clearance, and I figured out if you use this code, text me 10, on your order of $50 or more, you get another $10 off. I don't get any credit for that. I just figured that out. So I do that every time that I buy from them because it works every time. And so I do have a link with them. If you do use my link, it does give me a little bit of credit for referring you. And so I really appreciate everyone who has used that. Thank you. It is a blessing, but that is where I buy my clothes from. So I'm going to share with you these dresses, start with the bases, and then I will show you each of the different layers. To start with the one dress that is not from Pact, it is this dress. This is a blend dress, so it's not 100% cotton, but I bought this at a boutique years ago to go to a wedding, and it has become one of my favorite dresses because it goes all the way to the floor. It looks nice in the summer, but also it is easily adaptable to turn into a winter dress because it goes all the way down past my ankles. Okay, now we are on to the Pact dresses. So these three are all the same gauzy cotton style dresses, and I have a purple one on right now with this sweater that is this exact gauzy cotton, and this purple one I bought first. I bought it over the summer and immediately loved it. I felt so comfortable in it. It was so flowy, and I thought this dress could totally be worn in the winter. And that's when the light bulb went off for me of I can start buying dresses that are long that I can wear in the summer and then easily switch over into winter dresses because they are long. I don't know why I never thought about that before, but it had never occurred to me. So some of you watching this are probably going to be like, this is common sense. But for me, it was not common sense. I had to figure out what worked for me. So this is what works for me, and I'm sharing it. And maybe it'll help one of you who are struggling with wearing dresses in the winter. When you find something you like, buy it in every color. That's kind of what I did with this dress. So the one thing is they do come with a lower neckline, but that's not an issue for me because it is very easy to sew up. And so this is the only one that I have sewn together, but you can see, you can't even tell that it is sewn together. I mean, probably if you looked close enough, you could tell, but it's very easy to sew together. And if you don't know how to sew, you can just look up ladder stitch on YouTube and that'll show you how to bring the stitch together, and you won't even see how you brought it together. Very simple. So I need to sew these two, but these dresses are perfect because they're solid colors. They are, in my opinion, in my color palette. So that's another thing I try to look for is dresses that are within the color palette that I feel complement my skin color and my hair color. And what's nice about these colors is I can easily mix and match them with other solid colors of the same tone, and they still work really well together. So these are my base dresses, and they all have pockets, which is so nice. And then the other Pact dress I have is this one. I saw this on the clearance section. I think it was $28, and immediately I thought that dress goes all the way to the floor. I could wear that in the winter because this is more of a strappy dress. The back crisscrosses, so I'm not going to go wearing this out in public by itself, but this dress is so easy to layer. It also has pockets, and it is the most comfortable dress. So don't let spaghetti strap dresses or crisscross back dresses make you not want to buy them, because you can easily layer over it and no one would know that, and you can still feel very pretty in them. Now for the layers that I put on top, I only have 3 of this style. Also, all 3 are from Pact. From clearance, I bought these last year over the winter time, and these are nice because they are simple, plain, but cropped shirts. So because they're cropped again right at my hip, they look really well with dresses. I bought these 2 colors first and I loved them so much. They are so comfortable that I ended up buying the black one. I don't typically wear black ever, but I loved the style so much, and this is the only color that they had left. So I figured I would just buy it and see if I ever wore it, because I think I got this for $12. So all of these easily layer over these dresses. And then another layer option are these corduroy jackets. So my sister got me this corduroy jacket for my birthday this past year, and my sister is very stylish. She has an eye for what looks good on me. So she got me this jacket and I loved it and immediately thought this is going to look so good layered with my dresses. And it does. So I started with this one, and then I was at a thrift store and shockingly I found this one. This is an airy corduroy jacket, also cropped, so it looks really good with dresses. And I got this for $8. And then I saw on Pact's website, their clearance section, they had this corduroy bomber jacket, and I think it was $28. It may have been less than that. And I bought it with something else so that way I could do the $10 off of 50. So I ended up getting this less than $28. And again, it's cropped. So with these, I could either wear these just directly over the dresses, or I could put one of these over the dress and then wear this over top of that for added warmth. Or this is the one cropped sweater that I have. I found this at TJ Maxx in the fall. So at the very beginning of the winter season stuff, I came across this and it was $22. It is 60% cotton, 40% acrylic, but I couldn't find a white cropped sweater anywhere else, and I loved the pattern on it and I thought it would look good with my purple dresses, and so I bought it, and I have worn this weekly all winter long. It is so comfortable and cozy, and this goes really well over all of these dresses. And again, if it's really cold out, I'll wear one of these long sleeve shirts over the dress and then put this over top of it for another added warmth layer. And then if it's not so cold, I do have this cropped cardigan sweater, and this also looks really good layered over the dresses, and it also looks good with these long sleeve shirts as well layered over the dresses. I would like to find more of these, but I thrifted it. So this is 100% cotton, Loft brand. And then like I said, I wear leggings. I've also buy my leggings from Pact as well. They are mostly organic cotton with a little bit of elastic to give you the stretch. And then I wear the wool socks. These have kept my feet warm all winter long, and it's really nice to have neutral colors to be able to switch it up depending on the outfit, because sometimes the dress hits just at the right spot of the ankle, so you will see a little bit of my wool socks under my dress. And then for coats, I have this wool long coat that I found at a thrift store years ago. It was the same Catholic thrift shop that I bought all those wool skirts from. They had wool jackets, and it was buy one, get one free jackets. So Scott got himself a long wool jacket, and I got myself a long wool jacket, and this is so warm. I will go walking in this and I will feel so warm. It is polyester lined, which I don't love, but the wool layer at least keeps in the warmth, and it is very pretty and feminine. So I got this for basically $10 because it was $20, and then we got Scott's free, so we got both of our coats for $20, and this has been so fun to wear this winter. And then it also complements my dresses. And then the other most common question I get is, what shoes do you wear with your dresses? And these are the shoes. So they definitely need to be buffed, but I wear these every day. I do have dressier boots, but these are my go-to because they do have a wider toe box than my dressy boots, which are more pointed. And these are 100% leather. They're Clark's brand. I thrifted these for $15 a couple of years ago, and I just think they're so pretty. They go with all of my outfits, and I just really love them. I will wear these if I'm going out shopping. I'll wear them to church. I'll also wear them when I'm doing gardening work in the winter because they keep my feet warm and the moisture out. So if you can find yourself a good pair of leather boots, they should last you a very long time. Even if you're not thrifting them and you're buying them brand new, it's still worth it. When Scott and I go to South Africa, there is a leather shoe shop that we love. They make these leather shoes in South Africa. My leather sandals that I have is from there. And then Scott has shoes that are very similar to these that are from there that we paid $100 for. He's had them now for 3 years, and you would never know that. They're in such good condition, and he wears them all the time. So leather shoes are worth the investment, even if you're not getting them secondhand. So if you can find a good leather shoe source, it's worth buying. So I hope that this video has given you some ideas. Not only do I feel very feminine in these outfits, but I also feel very warm. I feel like we've been lied to with jeans, that somehow we've been tricked into thinking jeans are warm and comfortable. If you look at the history of denim, denim jeans were created for the working men. So I don't know how we got duped into thinking they are casual wear or comfort wear, and they're actually very restrictive. And so that's the other thing. Wearing dresses and even leggings, it's less restrictive on your body than jeans are. So I hope that this video has been helpful in some way or given you some ideas, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.